The Halifax real estate market stats are in for October, and it looks like the market could be slowing down. So in this video, I'm going to give you a market update year to date up to the end of October, and I'm going to talk about October 2023 versus October 2022 as well. So getting right into it, so far this year, we've had just over 4,150 sales in the HRM, and this is down 15.4% from this time last year. And these sales sold for an average of just under $554,000, which is up 2.1% from this time last year. And right now we have about 1,000 homes for sale across the HRM, and this is equivalent to about 2.5 months of listing inventory. So we are still in a seller's market, but this level of inventory has been increasing. Now, just before I get into a little bit more detail on what we're seeing on the ground level, if you're new here, my name is Andrew Stevens, and I've been a Halifax realtor for 9 years. If you want to be educated on the Halifax real estate market, then this is the channel for you. So go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to book a call or a meeting with me to chat about the market, you can do so anytime in the Calendly link below my description at a time when it's convenient for you. So to recap, the market is definitely slowing down to a certain extent as we're seeing an increase in inventory and a decrease in buyer activity. And I would say that right now, the market is in a place where it's very similar to where it was at this point last year. And you'll see that when I compare October this year to October last year as well. And if you'll remember, last year we had an extremely hot start until the interest rate hikes started coming, and then things tapered off drastically once these rate hikes started coming, and we saw a real lack of activity in the latter half of 2022. And then in this year we had kind of a slow start, and then it picked up in the spring, and then we saw a few more rate hikes and things started to taper off in the summer months, and we had a bit of a busy fall, but it wasn't as busy as I would normally be used to seeing. And now we're slowing down drastically headed into the winter months, which again is kind of more similar of a typical real estate year in the Halifax real estate market versus the last few years that were just crazy for 12 months straight each and every year. Now, if I look at October 2023 versus October 2022, last year, we had about a $511,000 average purchase price in the month of October, and this year it's $523,000. Last year, we had 381 sales in October, and this year we had a very similar number at 394 sales in the month of October. So in terms of the month of October alone, we're up in both price points and sales in the month of October, just slightly, but we are up year over year. And if you remember last year in 2022, we finished the calendar year at an average sale price of about $535,000, and right now we're looking like we're trending somewhere around the $550,000 to $560,000 price point for the end of the year 2023, which would have us up a few percent year over year, which is great because this is what I would consider sort of a slow or down year in the Halifax real estate market. And if you look at the average over the last 40 years, it's 5% growth year over year as an average over that 40-year time frame. Okay, so what does this mean and what are we seeing on the ground level? Well, I would say the market has balanced out a little bit, and I don't think we're seeing a major shift from a seller's market all the way to a buyer's market, and I don't think we'll see that anytime soon, but I do think we're going to remain here in a seller's market where we're at right now and maybe inch towards maybe a balanced market over the next few months, especially if it takes a little while for interest rates to start coming back down, which could be mid to late 2024, or maybe it will be even later than that. One thing that is encouraging to most homeowners in the HRM is that price points seem to be holding on pretty well, and at one point earlier this year, we were up over the $560,000 mark in terms of a year-to-date average price point, and now we're just under $554,000. So again, it is coming down to reality just a tiny bit, but nothing major and nothing to be really concerned about. And again, I don't foresee it crashing anytime soon. I do not think the price points are all of a sudden just going to tank in the Halifax real estate market. Like I said, inventory is increasing, but we're still not seeing enough affordable housing inventory, so everything under $500,000 is still extremely competitive. Now, to put this into perspective, we currently have about 1,000 homes on the market, but only about 260 of these listings are under $500,000, and about 140 of them are over $1 million. So we have more inventory, but it's not really the inventory that we need, and we need to curb some of the market demand that we're seeing in the more affordable price ranges, so everything everything under $500,000. And with this increase of inventory, homes seem to be sitting on the market a little bit longer, and oftentimes if somebody is listing on a Thursday and maybe they're holding offers until Sunday, for example, oftentimes they are not getting any offers, even though they might be expecting multiple offers. So buyers are a little bit more hesitant. I think consumer confidence is pretty low right now. They're a little bit more picky with a little bit more inventory on the market. So some listings are sitting around, and we're starting to see more and more listings kind of hanging around for longer on the market. So again, this is resembling a little bit more of a balanced market, but it really depends on what price points you're looking in, what neighborhoods you're looking in, and what kind of style of home you're looking in. So condos versus single family versus multifamily, and all the different neighborhoods as well. Now, if you're looking to buy a home anytime soon, I would suggest that the next few months could be a pretty good time to do so. It seems like the interest rate hikes are done and likely to come back down next year in 2024. And I think that a lot of buyers have kind of given up, and this is a slower time of year. And with some listings sitting around on the market, we might have some sellers ready to unload before the end of the calendar year. So this could be a good window of opportunity for you to get a home at a pretty good deal before the end of 2023. And if you're trying to sell a home in HRM anytime soon, well, it's going to depend on what you have, what price point you're in, what neighborhood you're in, and so on, as some neighborhoods and some price points are red hot and others are lingering on the market a little bit longer, especially those higher price ranges, say over $750,000 and up. As always, this market update is for HRM as a whole, but if you're curious about your own particular neighborhood or your own street or your own type of property, you can reach out to me anytime in the Calendly link below my description, and you can book a call or a buyer consultation or a seller consultation with me at a time when it's convenient for you. And if you're still here watching and you got any value out of this video, all I ask is that you hit that like button and you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future content, and that'll help push this out to more people like you who may be interested in seeing videos like this. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and have a great day.